Hello, I'm Cam Sterling from Technology Connections. Welcome to this Technology Corner discussion called Why Would I Bother with Technology? If you have any topics that you'd like me to cover in future Technology Corner segments, please phone Golden Days Radio on 9572 1466 or you can text us on 0447 096 472. My very first radio interview ever, in June with Loretta Simmons on Golden Days Radio, covered the topic of scams and cyber safety. Loretta told me that she and perhaps a number of listeners were quite frightened by the risks posed by scams and hackers, which, very understandably, lead to skepticism and fear of technology. I understand this fear, and unfortunately caution is warranted. However, I'd like to talk today about some of the benefits and advantages of technology which might make it worthwhile for us to bother with technology, to overcome the risks and fears. There's been a great deal of research conducted locally in Victoria by Vic Health and globally by scientists and esteemed universities which has proven that the use of technology and the internet amongst seniors can help to reduce social isolation and to increase sense of community. Now, I'm not suggesting that technology replace real face-to-face social interactions. We all saw during the pandemic that Zoom video calls and the like are poor substitutes for real catch-ups and face-to-face chats. However, technology can be used to complement and to organise real-world activities, especially for seniors who may suffer from limited mobility. Have you noticed that many service providers such as banks, government departments, insurance and energy companies are strongly encouraging, or dare I say forcing, us to interact with them via the internet rather than traditional branches or call centres? Have you noticed how few bank branches there are now and how long it takes to get through to speak with someone in a call centre? These are very deliberate business choices which dramatically reduce the cost of service provided by these businesses and government agencies. This situation is unfortunate and it can be frustrating, but it's almost certainly not going to reverse. If anything, I've observed an acceleration towards online services, interacting with service providers via websites and online chat services, etc. If the previously mentioned research's promise of increased sense of community and reduced social isolation isn't strong enough incentive, perhaps the increasing reality of not being able to access services unless we visit websites and interact with service providers via the internet might push us towards using technology. Do you like card games like Bridge, 500, Euchre? There's a website called Trickster Cards. On the internet, from your web browser such as Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Firefox, perhaps you use Safari, if you visit trickstercards.com/game, for no cost you can play card games against other players via the internet or against automated competitors. You can even invite friends to play games via email. This allows you to play cards with and against your friends and even hear or see them via the internet if you choose to. Play as many games as you want for no cost from your computer at trickstercards.com/game. Beware, it can be addictive. If movies are more your area of interest, have you discovered the Internet Movie Database? If you like watching films, and if you sometimes become curious about which other movie have I seen that actress in, or what year was that movie made in, then the Internet Movie Database might be fun for you to explore. On the internet from your web browser, such as Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Firefox or Safari, if you visit imdb.com and use the Search IMDb search bar with the little magnifying glass near the top of the screen, you can search for pretty much any movie, TV series, actor or actress ever. I haven't discovered a movie yet, no matter how old, how obscure or where in the world it was made, that isn't included on IMDb. My wife and I have IMDb handy when we watch movies or TV series at home to settle questions such as, "Ooh, where have we seen him before?" or "Wasn't she in that movie that we saw that was set in Paris?" Very often there are filming locations, there are ratings, reviews from film critics and film patrons like you and I, plus trivia about the making of movies. You can see the entire cast and crew of movies, and if you see an actor, actress or director that you'd like to explore more about, simply click on their name and you'll see their page including all of the movies they've acted in, directed or written. There are free movie previews, and often there are links to watch entire movies via streaming, but they typically cost money, perhaps about $5 per movie. I'm Cam Sterling from Technology Connections, and if you would like any help installing, buying, fixing or upgrading computers, smartphones, iPads or smart TVs, please phone me on 0414 482 542. Thanks for listening.